Imagine waking up in a dark, damp place filled with nasty smells. No fancy apartment, no sunny vacations, just cold mud and the sound of worms crawling around you, like annoying neighbors who don't know the meaning of silence. Congratulations! You're not a man chasing dreams or an eagle soaring in the sky. You're a pathetic potato stuck in a muddy field. The first truth of your life? Living as a potato isn't some heroic adventure. It's a daily nightmare that ends with you either fried or rotting, if you're lucky. Life under the dirt, every day worse than the last. There's no happy birthday moment here, just the realization that you're trapped underground, surrounded by worms eyeing you like a snack that hasn't cooked yet. Your mom? A plain potato sitting next to you, silent as a rock. Your dad? Another potato, probably mashed up in some cheap diner by now, a tough guy who left you nothing but this miserable fate. The old farmer tosses manure over your head and grumbles about a bad season, while the roots of other plants steal your water, like fake friends finishing the last of the coffee before you get a sip. Every day is the same grind. Grow, endure the dampness, and try not to get eaten by some lowly worm before you even bulk up. Growing up, living with a pitiful look. Every day you fight to grow, your little roots squirming through the dirt, like a guy stuck in never-ending traffic. You dream of becoming something grand, maybe a mighty tree or a plant everyone fears, but nope. You're just an irregular lump covered in eyes and wrinkles like a middle-aged man who forgot the gym exists. And the worst part? Your color defines your daily tragedy. If you're brown, you live a dull life as a regular potato ignored in soup. If you're red, you think you're the king of veggies, but live to be chopped into a thankless salad. And if you're purple, you live in constant confusion, while people stare and say, "What's this? A potato or some weird Mars rock?" Whatever your color, living as a potato means nobody cares about you. You're just something waiting to be peeled and smashed. The fake peak. Living doesn't mean winning. Finally, you become a fully grown potato, round, plump, and feeling like you've hit some kind of peak. The brown one dreams of starring in a soup, the red one imagines itself in a fancy dish, and the purple one hopes to be displayed in an art gallery as a rare masterpiece. But suddenly, you hear a terrifying sound. The ground shakes and a rough hand yanks you from your roots. "Oh no!" you scream silently as the farmer tosses you into a basket with other potatoes who look as panicked as you. The red one whispers, "I knew I was too strong to live long," while the purple one yells, "I'm rare, don't touch me." But the farmer doesn't care. Living as a potato doesn't make you special, it just puts you on the menu. Living in the basket, a daily war. In the basket, life turns into a battlefield. Rats try to nibble you, and the other potatoes argue over who will last longer. The brown one says, "I'm classic, they'll pick me first." The red one snaps back, "I'm more stylish, I'm headed for a fancy plate." Meanwhile, the purple one sobs, "Nobody gets me, I'll die a stranger." But nobody wins because the farmers debate your fate without a care. Fry the brown, roast the red, and what's this purple thing? Toss it. You try rolling out of the basket to live another day, but you crash into a smug carrot that says, "At least I live with bright colors, you're just a dull brown lump," or a confusing purple one, which is worse. The kitchen. Living until you die. Living as a potato always ends in the kitchen. The knife glints above you like a final verdict, and the farmer, your daily executioner, looks at you like you're a failed cooking experiment. The brown one gets sliced and thrown into boiling oil, screaming, "I live for more than just being crispy." The red one's boiled without mercy, whispering, "I deserved a better life than this mash." The purple one's left aside, begging, "Try me, I live to be special." You, whatever your color, face your end. Will you live your last moments fried into golden crispiness while shouting, "I'm a man bigger than this"? Or get tossed into a pot of boiling water to become boring mash they slap butter on and forget? Kids outside. Yell, potatoes, potatoes, like you're the hero of a story you never asked to live in. The tragic end, the hungry princess, finishes you off. Maybe you live a bit longer if they forget you in the pantry. You dream of becoming an old tough potato, like a retired warrior telling war stories. But the dampness betrays you and you start to rot, green sprouts popping out like a failed 90s beard. The farmer looks at you in disgust and says, "This one lived longer than it deserved." But before he can chuck you in the trash, a new character barges in, the hungry princess. She's an arrogant princess with a sparkling crown, but she looks like she hasn't eaten in a life.